Would you like to improve your English? Well, great. Verbling.com is offering you another hour of English practice with a native speaking English teacher. What an incredible opportunity for you to use your English, and by using your English, you will improve your English. So please join the class. My name is Geoff Watson. I come from Vancouver, Canada, and this hour we have some videos to watch. These videos are all about time management and other ways to work smarter. I love this expression. I hope that you will learn this expression, practice using this expression, and use this expression. Nobody needs to work harder. We all need to work smarter. Okay. So please, if you could download the document, please. If you click on the link that I have put in the Verbling chat box, you will be able to gain direct access to the document. And also, I would like to turn on the screen share so that I can show people the microphone button. We ask that everyone keeps their microphone muted while they're waiting to speak. And you can also access your microphone button below your video image. All right, and also over on the left, I would like people to see that there is a button for turning on the YouTube application, because we are going to be watching 2 YouTube videos, or sorry, perhaps just 1 YouTube video. So great. Now we are going to be working with some real English this hour. So I am here to help you. All you need to do is click on your microphone button and say, Geoff, I have a question. Geoff, I have a comment, and I will be here to help you understand the information, because we don't need to talk about grammar rules. Let's talk about understanding the content, about managing your time and working smarter. All right. And so welcome, everybody. What I would like to do is to open up the document, and let's start reading. This is, there is an article that goes with the video. Now, it's very similar to the transcript of the video, but it's a little bit different. But if we read this document, it will prepare you for listening to the video and understanding it. All right, and so Ahmed, hello, welcome. Ahmed, are you there? Okay, I can't hear you, Ahmed, and so I'm going to go to Diego. Hello, Diego.
Hello, teacher. Nice to hear you again.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you're here, Diego. Okay, could you read our title, please?
Yeah. Work smart. How to write a do how to write a to-do list. The Fast Company.
Okay,
Uploaded on September 16, 2010.
good. 16th, 2010. All right,
Keep
now do
reading?
people, sorry, no, I wanted to
Yes.
make sure that people understand what a to-do list is.
I know it.
Yes, go ahead, please. Mina.
Things, yes, it's things or acts I wanna do. So I get a
Right.
paper or on my mobile phone I write these tasks.
Okay, so you use a digital to-do list?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And does everybody use a to-do list? Little jobs or tasks or things that you need to do?
Yes, I make it
Yes, Ahmed?
just
Mhm.
and yes, I make it but just as a time of studying. I make a list for lessons or the materials I should study it.
Good.
But just yes,
So you use a to-do list with your school.
yeah.
All right, great. Thank you. All right, and so Diego, could you? Oh, sorry. Work Smart is the name of the. Sorry, I think Work Smart is the name of the company, let's say, who created this article and video. And Fast Company is the name of a magazine that showed this article and posted the video. So WorkSmart is the creator of the content, this article and video, and Fast Company was the magazine that published it. Okay. And so, Diego, could you read this, please?
Yes. A to-do list is a fundamental tool for getting things done. It helps you plan your day, see what you've accomplished and what you should work on next. But badly written to-do list can usually sabotage your productivity instead of boost it.
Okay,
Work
great.
smart. How to write a to-do list.
A to-do list. Yeah. All right. So then, do people understand these words here? How are we doing?
Accom- accomplished. Uh,
Yes, to accomplish
this is
something
this is like
means. Sorry, go ahead.
yes. I think it's like
Good.
achieved
Oh,
something.
perfect. Absolutely. To
Uh,
achieve something, to accomplish something. In this case, what have you done? What have you finished? What have you achieved? What have you accomplished? It's a basic fundamental tool. Oh, I just wanted to help you with written, like it, written. And what does sabotage mean?
Destroy, spoil, damage.
Good. And to stop something from working correctly. All right. And to boost something?
Improving or increasing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going here. Here's someone making their to-do list. Okay. And it's going to be a little bit repeated here. So no, let's move on here. And so I'm going to go back to you, Ahmed. Could you read this, please?
Yes, sure, sure. The best part of using a to-do list is crossing items of it as done, finished, complete. Some tasks are easier to take off as done than others. So you want to make your to-do list as double uh, as possible. A common mistake is assigning ourselves. Impossible tasks that never get done because we didn't think them through. If you put it in some thought up front, uh, sorry,
Yeah, it's okay.
front, you can pare down your to-do list to the tasks you are most likely to check off the list.
Okay, great. So let me move this down so that we can read it together. Now this is advanced. The grammar here is advanced, but what what do people understand here? There are some simple ideas.
I
Yeah,
think
Ahmed?
you
Just
should put the ideas you want in the list, but the ideas or things you can do it. Don't put the complicated things on your list or
okay.
things you can. Okay, that's the idea.
Yes. So keep everything doable. That's the pronunciation of this describing word. Things that are
Do.
doable. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
All right. And what else? So don't put impossible tasks there or big projects.
Yeah.
So and what
Estimate
else?
yourself.
Yeah, sorry. And just if I can
Uh,
ask people to turn on and off their microphones as they're speaking. Mina?
yes. Don't over or underestimate your potentials.
Oh, okay. All right. So sorry, where does it say there? Uh, where
Ah,
does it
yes.
say this?
No, it's from me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so don't underestimate or overestimate your potential. Okay, good.
Yes.
Make a good list, but don't put too much on it. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, great. And what else? What else is this is a woman speaking, by the way. What else is she talking about here? What and do people understand what to tick off means? Do people understand what to pare down means?
No, I don't get bear down.
Okay. And so, but what does tick off mean? In this context? Yes? Amparo, do you have a comment?
To do it, to get done.
To get done. Now, this is, in this context, that's what it means. But if I have a to-do list and I have a task, and what if I finish it, I'm going to put a tick mark there. To tick off something means that it is finished. This
Aha.
is sometimes called a tick mark.
Buradan çıkayım mı? Ha, götüm canım öyle değil.
And hello, Oskan.
Hello.
Yes, hello. We welcome to the class, but we ask you to please keep your microphone turned off.
Now is it good?
Please turn your microphone off. Thank you, because we can hear you speaking if you have your microphone on. Thank you, and I'll be with you in a minute. And so, how are we doing here? So to tick off, so the best part of using a to-do list is crossing items off. Do you understand that?
Yes. I get it now.
What is crossing it off?
Like put a cross like on the to-do list on this item. It means you get it done.
Excellent. So I have buy milk on my to-do list,
Yes.
and I'm going to cross it off, maybe, or like this. Yeah. Okay. So perfect. So you described it perfectly. Okay. So you want to cross things off. You want to tick off as many things as possible. But first, you need to think. You need to put in some thought. You need to think about how to pare down your to-do list. So, for example, to pare down a number of things means to make less of them. And so to pare down a list means to make the list smaller. Okay, that's
cut it
the
down.
idea. Oh, sorry, Diego, go ahead. Go ahead, Diego.
Yes, it means to cut it down.
Yes,
Isn't
good.
it?
To cut it, yeah, to cut down the number of items on the list. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going here. And what we're doing is we're reading this to prepare ourselves for watching the video. And so, Ketch, are you there? Hello, Ketch? K-E-C-H? E-C-H? Okay. Mina, is it your turn to read? Oh, Amparo put to reduce. To pare down something is to reduce. Is it your turn, Mina?
I can read from
Okay.
where to
First,
which part?
First, know the difference between.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's okay. Scrolling so fast. Okay, first know the difference between a project, goal, and a task. A project is a big undertaking that involves several tasks. A goal is something you want to achieve through both tasks and repetitive actions. Clean out the garage. Save $5,000 or $5,000. Learn
good.
how to speak French. These are projects and goals, and they don't belong on your to-do list. They would just sit there and haunt you because it wouldn't be clear where to start. Reserve your to-do list for the next steps that move a project along. Your goal is to save $5,000 is going to start with a simple task, like setting up a monthly savings transfer.
Okay, great. So, excellent job with your reading. So what are we talking about here? This is good vocabulary, basic information. What is she teaching us here?
What is project, goal, and
Yes,
test?
Amparo?
What is project, what is goal, and test?
Okay, but we have three things.
Yeah.
So could you list the three things that she's talking about?
Yes, the project is include a lot of tasks in order
Yes.
to get, and the goal is the what is your objective,
Yes.
and the tasks are all the actions that you do in order to get your goal.
All right, great. All right, so we have projects, goals, and tasks. So what do you put on your to-do list?
Your tasks.
Yeah, not your projects or goals, only tasks. Okay, great. And so, what did she say will happen? What does haunt mean? If you put something like learn how to speak English on your to-do list, what will happen? It will just sit there and haunt you. What does that mean?
Hesitation.
Sorry, haunting does not mean hesitation.
Okay, sorry.
No, but thank you. Don't apologize. Thank you for your
Sorry. Okay.
participation. That's a good guess. Anybody? And
Hunt.
to haunt.
To hunt is when you're looking for something and you follow it.
Yeah.
Sorry, no,
Until
that's the verb to hunt. So let
Yes.
me point out the word again. Here it is. Here, I'll highlight it with blue. To haunt. So if you can, if this is like a ghost or a spirit or a phantom. And so if you write a big project, a long-term project on your to-do list, it will be there forever, haunting you. It will always be there, making you feel bad, making you feel guilty. And so,
Bother you.
yeah, and to bother you, yeah. So it will be there forever, like a ghost in a haunted house is there for centuries. It's there forever. So don't put projects, long-term projects, on your to-do list. Okay. So what's her point? If your project is to save $5,000, don't put that on your to-do list. But what should you put on the to-do list? So
It's your goal. Your goal
Yeah.
to save money.
All right. So don't put that on your to-do list. What should you put on your to-do list, though? She gives us a specific example. If your goal is to save $5,000, what do you put on the to-do list?
Not spend. And
Okay, well, sorry, but I want you to point out what she wrote in the article here. She gives an example. She gives a specific example. Anybody?
yeah, the setting up amount to saving transferred.
Okay, great. So this is what you write on your to-do list because it's a simple task that can be done. Now, do people understand what this is?
Yes.
Okay, a savings transfer from your pay, perhaps. And so, okay, if your goal is to save $5,000, then what you need to do is go to your work and say, all right, every month I want you to deduct $50 from my pay and put it into my bank account, a savings account. So that's something that you can do. Yeah. So, and so if your goal is to clean out, well, I don't know. That wasn't maybe a very good example. I think you understand. So let's move on because we're going to watch this information again on the video. But great job, everybody. And so let's see. I'd like to go back to Ketch. Are you there? No, he's gone. Oh, that's too bad. All right, Ahmed, could you go ahead, please, and read this for us?
Yes, sure. Second breakdown.
Second break.
break down your to-dos into small manageable bites. Don't write 50-page report your to-do list. Try something smaller, like jot down 5 main ideas for the report. You use the specific action verbs instead of writing. Ask Susan about her French class. OP for opt for email Susan or call Susan. That makes it easier for you to see what tasks you can do in certain situations. If you are at your computer, you can quickly send an email. If you are in the waiting room at the you can make a call on your cell phone. Give yourself
Yeah, okay. And sorry, just to let you know, Ahmed, we're losing your sound a little bit. So we missed a little bit of your audio, but uh, could someone please talk about the information that she is teaching here?
Of course.
You have to be very
Yeah.
specific when you are doing your list in order to remember the actions easily
Yes, good.
and
So
wherever
then,
you go.
yeah, good. And so what is she talking about then? What is her advice? What is her suggestion?
Right verbs.
Yes, action verbs.
Yes.
Okay, good. Right, like email or call. Okay, excellent. And what about what are manageable bites?
Like break down the item
Good.
into steps or procedures.
Okay, but steps. And so, like, I guess the idea of a manageable bite, uh, what we're talking about is biting like this, eating food. And a manageable bite would be a small portion that you can eat properly. And so, if you have a 50-page report to write, don't put that on your to-do list, but put the first little manageable piece of it on the to-do list. That's the idea.
Yes.
Yeah. So manageable bites. All right. And good. I think that's everything. And what is she talking about here in the last part of the paragraph? What is she talking about here?
Give yourself enough information to get the task done.
Anybody? And how about this sentence in blue? This is what she's kind of talking about here. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, anyone? Amparo?
Yes.
Yes, the order is to make easier for you to remember wherever you go or wherever you are.
Good. All right. And so give me an example of.
For example, that she talked about you are at the dentist and you remember the list, call to Susan, and so it's easy to do it with using your cell phone.
Yeah. So call Susan is great because what you're doing is you're taking advantage of doing things in certain situations. So I guess what she's talking about here is to really think a lot while you're writing your to-do list? How can I make it small, manageable bites, small, manageable tasks that can be done quickly? And then how can I make a task easy to do in different situations? Yeah, so really think about how you can get it done. Make it easy for you to get it done. All right. And let's read this here. And sorry, where are we here? I think, oh yeah, Amparo, could you read this, please?
Okay. Finally, purge your list of the stuff that's not moving. Your to-do list should be a fluid document, changing every single day. Still, we all have items that have stuck around on our list for weeks, months, or even years. Every once in a while, delete the oldest stuff on your list and think about why you've put it off so long. Can you break it down into a smaller, less
Procrastination.
procrastination-worthy task? Is it something you need to do at all? Try to recognize your block around the task and clear it away.
Okay. All right. So excellent. Procrastination. Procrastination.
Procrastination.
Okay. So how are we doing here? What is she talking about here? This is something that I need to do. I'm very, very bad at procrastinating. I'm terrible at it.
Yes.
Go ahead, please. Does someone have some
Yeah, me
information?
too.
Yeah, Mina?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. But I'm trying to get over it. I hate to procrastinate anything.
Okay. Now, what does it mean, though? Does everybody understand
Like,
what procrastination is?
for example,
Postpone.
Yeah, Amparo?
To postpone.
Good. To postpone what?
Your task.
Yes, good. Yeah, you put it off, to put off, or postpone. Doing it. You leave it till later. Excellent. And what about the idea here? What is she telling us to do?
update your list frequently,
Good. How frequently?
every day.
Good. Yeah, it's a document. Your to-do list changes every day. So keep changing it, keep editing it. But then there's something to look for. What are you supposed to look for in your list?
Task that you didn't get it done yet, and it's stuck on your list.
Good. For weeks, months, or even years. Okay?
Yes.
So you're looking for the oldest stuff on the list. Okay? So she's talking about purging. Do people know what that means?
Yes, to clean.
To clean, yes. And in this case, to get rid of, to empty, to eliminate. Good. And so what is she saying to do? There's lots more information here. So keep changing your list every day. Review your list and look for the things that have been on your list for a long time. What can you do with those items? Those items that have been stuck on your list for months.
Break it down.
Break them down. So what does that mean, though?
Like you must figure out why this thing is stuck in your list, and you should uh, make it like small bites so you
Okay,
can
good.
get it done.
All right, so is that the problem? You need to think of why. Why have you put it off for so long? This item has been on your list for 6 months. And so you need to be honest with yourself and say, why have I put this off for so long? So maybe it's too big. Break it down into more doable tasks. What else should you ask yourself?
If it is necessary to do it, because
Good.
you have postponed for a long time.
Yeah. So maybe you don't need to do it. Maybe it's not necessary at all. Okay? And then try to recognize what's stopping you from do it and get it done or get rid of it from your to-do list. Good. All right. Let's keep going here. Great job, everybody. And so where are we here? Hello, Andres. Are you there? Andres Mauricio. Okay, and Diego then. Diego, are you there? Okay, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Oh, there you are. Diego?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, could you read this for
Okay.
us, please?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
All right.
perfectly.
The most popular tool for keeping track of your to-do list is a plain old pen and paper, but some computer-based tools are fantastic too. Remember, themilk.com is a web-based to-do list you can access from work, home, or from your smartphone. Things is an iPhone app that lets you work with your to-dos on the go. If most of your tasks come in through email, try Gmail or Outlook's built-in task lists.
Task lists. That's tough to pronounce. Okay. So
Task.
does anybody
Task list.
have any personal comments about these?
She talks about the tools you can use it for putting your list.
Great, excellent. And have you ever used Gmail or Outlook's task lists? I haven't, but do people know about Things? An iPhone app? Has anyone heard? Yeah. No?
I can.
But what programs do you use? What apps do people use? I use.
I'm using.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm using my phone to remember for remembering me remember me by times or rendezvous.
Yeah. So to remind me, you
Yeah.
make a list on your phone to remind you of what you need to do. Okay. But
Yeah.
is there a special program or app that you have on your phone?
No.
Okay. Does anybody use an app? I use a pen and paper. I just use plain good old pen and paper. Or I have a Word document as well that I check frequently. But other people? No?
We need
Yes, I
first
use
an
my phone,
iPhone.
but
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, go ahead, Amparo.
We need first an iPhone.
Yeah, you need to get an iPhone first. Well, for the Things app, but There are millions of apps, I'm sure, about this.
Yeah.
Someone else had a comment?
Yes, I was to say that I use the phone, but I don't use any application.
But where do you
Just
put the list?
yeah, just write it down in the blog notes that, in my iPhone.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
excellent. Well, and let's continue. But actually, I'll try and explain this. I've heard of something that's interesting, where it's web-based. Okay, so you put a to-do list on the cloud, on the internet, and it's one central to-do list for the whole family. And so if there's a mother and a father, and let's say 3 children, everyone can access and change the same to-do list. It's a family to-do list. And I think that's a very good idea. So you can check that out. I'll do a class on that idea. I think it's a very good idea. All right, and we just have a little bit more to read. And so, Mina, could you just read this last little paragraph?
Of course. Whatever,
Yes, please.
okay, whatever, whatever to-do list tool you decide to use, remember to keep the tasks you put on it small, manageable, and specific to increase their chances of getting done.
And could you read the information about Gina Trapani?
Of course, Gina Trapani is the author of Upgrade Your Life and founding editor of lifehacker.com.
Okay, she's the person that created this. And are you ready to watch the video? Well, let's do it. So we're going to watch the YouTube video. It's a very I think it's a really nice video. Now she's going to speak very quickly, and so I will help you. Maybe I will try to stop the video at times to help people review and understand the information. But the information is very similar, if almost the same, as what we have read. So you can use your document as a transcript. It's not perfect, but it's very close. It is very similar. So I'm going to play the YouTube video. Let's do this. Sorry, I wanted to pause that. Okay, so how are we doing? Can you understand what she's saying?
More or less.
Amparo?
More or less.
Okay, good. She's almost saying the exact same words that we
That
read.
document. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So now what she's going to talk about is making the tasks small and manageable. Is that it? No? I think so. Okay, so I'm going to continue playing it. Okay, good. So that is some real English, totally normal 100% English. So how did you do?
Easy. She's easy. She's good.
Okay, Mina, it was easy to understand?
Yeah, because what you taught us now, what you've been teaching us now is very relevant to what you was saying now.
Yeah, okay, no, but the materials, those were her materials.
Oh, of
So
course, yes.
what? Yeah, okay. So what we read was she wrote that. Yeah. Diego, did you have a comment?
No, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I saw your microphone there for a second. All right. So then let's continue with a little bit more reading. I copied another article. And so we can read this. These are 5 tips for an effective to-do list. Sorry. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll go back to Ahmed. Could you read this for us, please?
Yes, sure, sure. 5 types for an effective to-do list. February 13, 2013. Cam Garst.
Just sorry, the pronunciation is tips.
Tips. Okay. When has the last time you made a to-do list? This morning, where did you make the list? On the back of an envelope or in your smartphone. To do lists take many forms, and the list that works in the one you will use. If you avoid using them because you are keeping it all in your head, remember that it's better to use your um, uh, brain to think about things to think about things rather than think of them.
Okay,
If you
sorry,
are
I'm just going to get you to
okay,
stop there. Thank you. And
okay.
so let me see. I didn't. I'm going to have to work on that too. So what is this person talking about? What is she asking? And this is a contraction that's I don't think is really correct. She should have put this separately. So when was?
Yeah.
But that was native speaking English. So when's the last time you made a to-do list? When was the last time you made a to-do list? What is she talking about here? What? Oh, and an envelope. Envelope. Like the word on.
Yeah, okay.
Any comments?
What does on the back of an envelope mean?
Yeah. This is an envelope is what you send a letter in. It's made of
Yes.
paper. So you fold up a letter and you put it inside an envelope. That's
Yes.
okay. So what is she talking about?
She's asking.
Well, okay, but what is she asking? Amparo?
Well, she is talking about the to-do list, and if you do one of them, try to do it now. If you used to just take notes in your brain, it's better to use that energy in to solve your test instead of remember what I have to do it.
Okay, awesome.
It's better to have to use the Outlook or the apps that you have at your smartphones or something like that.
Okay, great. Wow, you really understood that idea. That was difficult for me to understand. I didn't. It took me a while to figure that out. So congratulations, because to think about things is to let me see. To think about things is to come up with good ideas, for example. But to try and think of things is to remember things. And so, good. So she really recommends making a to-do list. But what kind of to-do list does she recommend?
She said that you have to choose the way that you think is going to work for you.
Okay.
You're not good in computer. It's better to take pen and paper. It's easy. Yeah.
So great. Yeah. Just whatever list that works is the one that you should use. So it doesn't matter if you write your to-do list on the back of an envelope, which means just a piece of paper that you know from the garbage, a piece of scrap paper is what we say, or on your smartphone. It doesn't matter. Whatever list that works for you is the one that you should use. But she said you should have a to-do list. Okay. So then let's continue. Amparo, could you read this, please?
Okay. If you are already a regular user of to-do list, here are 5 tips for an effective to-do list that might tweak your list making. First, don't list all the stuff you're going to do tomorrow or soon or someday. It will look overwhelming and set up a mental block. Sure, you need to keep all of that stuff on a list, just not on today's list. Your brain will think.
Sorry, I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
Just because we don't have much time left, and so can people make comments about this first idea? And anybody can make a comment. Do you agree with this idea? What is she saying in green here? Does anybody have a master list of all the things you need to do?
Is she saying?
Yeah, sorry, Ahmed?
She is saying that you should make the to-do list is more easier and choose difficult things or stuff in another list.
Good.
Okay.
No, good, thank you. Yeah, so we all need the big master list of everything. But that's not your to-do list. Keep that small. All right. And really, I guess we should stop now. But some final comments from people. Are you going to use some of these ideas?
I would.
You would? If?
Yes, I think so.
Or you will?
I would if it. I will try some of
okay.
points, but
so you will.
I can't
you'll
change it completely.
No,
Yes.
no, that's okay. She used the word tweak in that last paragraph, which means change what you do a little bit. Anyone else?
Okay.
But I think
Yeah,
I think in my to-do list I put things bigger than I should to do because
Okay.
sometimes okay.
Right, break them down into little bite-sized pieces so that you can. All right, sorry, I've got to go because I'm teaching again right away. Thank you so much for your hard work. Congratulations, everybody. Nice work. And yeah, remember, just keep ticking those things off on your to-do list.
Or buy a new refrigerator.
Yeah, that's right. If you don't want to clean the old one, just buy a new one.
A new one, yeah. Take care.